And everybody, welcome to part 3 of our Towers 2 gameplay here. There we go, it's finally loading. So I got Towers 2 loaded up here, and I kind of want to go over a few things while people trickle in. Crypto says, yeah, yep. Let me see if I can get this up here really fast. So I'm going to go here. We don't want that one. Hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. We are at Friday. It's Friday, everybody. Friday? No, it's Saturday. It could be Friday. Let me see why this isn't working. Doesn't seem to identify. Okay, let's do this. Ho ho ho! I don't know why I called it Friday. Back again to the poop dungeons. We sure are. I just wanted to go over a little bit of the history of the game and also some interesting stuff that I found. But if I can't get this to work, we will. There we go. So, of course, it's covering me and everything else, but who cares? So, this is the JV Games website. Now, why is the JV Games website interesting? Well, that's who made Towers 2. And their website is still up. They're still promoting the Towers 2 Enhanced Stargazer Edition from 2023. And they even go into their past games, so we can see they did Backtrack in 2001 for the GBA and PC. They did a WD-40 intro to Entity Engine. So they did like a WD-40 game, which is actually kind of cool if you ask me, but that's awesome. Then they had Towers, Lord Banif's Deceit for the Game Boy Color, PC, and originally for the Atari ST, that apparently had a multiplayer component, which I would be interested in learning more about one day. And then we have the original Towers 2, Plight of the Stargazer, in its many forms. It was also on the Game Boy Color, the Atari Falcon, Windows PC, and the Jag, of course. And you can still get it on the Jag from Songbird Productions if you'd prefer to see the original. And then, of course, you got Medieval Chess and their humble beginnings. So I just thought it was cool that JV Games still seems to be around, and they have a working, functioning website promoting all their stuff. I was looking a little more into the story of Towers 2, and 7 is streaming Hangman on Twitch. Everybody to 7 stream. Let's go. No, but I thought it'd be interesting to learn more about the story. The story from the first game and the second game seems to be basically the same. As far as I could tell, like I was reading the story to the first game, and it sounded awfully familiar. But I don't know why you would watch this, because 7 is streaming Hangman, guys. I can't compete with that. Should we just shut down the stream? I think we should. Alright, so when last we left our hero, he was told not to go to the elemental planes because of a huge difficulty spike. So we went to the library and proceeded to get stomped. So I think we're going to try the elemental planes this time. Huge. Let's see. Yeah, so this is to the elemental planes, guys. We're going to take a trip to the elemental planes. Of course, we want to set this on the floor. The game communicates through notes, and they even tell you to put the notes back where you find them. So let's see. We are somewhere. We're in a room with stairs all around us. Where does it say we are? It says we're in level 3, floating in the middle of nowhere. So it's basically pick your poison. I fell asleep to your stream last time. Well, I'm glad I could be soothing for you. Yes, it is Saturday. I messed up immediately and said Friday, so I'll have to delete this and start over. No, it is Saturday. I think anytime you're presented with four options of which way to go, you always go this way. Everybody knows that. Yep. Pick the right way. There's stairs and there's another mirror right there. So are we still? We're still. Nope. This took us up to the fourth floor. Okay. Oh, we still have our arrows equipped. I forgot about that. We'll just keep it equipped in case we encounter another golem. Golem. Is this Kasumi Ninja? No, this is Kasumi. Nope, nope, not doing that. Get out of here, buddy. Alright, guys, we had a lot of fun. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, and we'll see you next time for part 4. The fuck? Or what the flip? What the heck was that? That little guy just didn't like the look of my face. I'm gonna equip an axe, I think. I like my axe better. So, yeah, I think, Jeremiah, you weren't lying when you said there was a difficulty spike coming up. TikTok from Wizard of Oz killed you. If you take the stairs going up from the 3rd floor of the building, they usually lead to the 4th floor. That's your words of wisdom for the day. I don't even have to leave you with any. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to equip an axe. So we're going to go like this. We want our axe and shield. Because we are getting wrecked. I have these exploding cubes, or a exploding cube. I don't know if I can use that like a grenade and just kind of toss it at the enemies, but I'm thinking that is an option. So, as I said before, go to the elemental planes. No, this is the library. Shit. Shoot. Son of a gun. Okay, don't panic, guys. We got this. Well, there's a bunch of mirrors. So wait, where's the library? Did we ever figure that out? Library is also on level 3. Okay, so we know we don't want to go and fight all those guards in this room up here. So let's just go over here. And this took us to the top part of level 3, it looks like. I don't know. Where am I? How come I don't see myself on the map? As long as you don't get close to the golems, they leave you alone. Well, that's something that would have been nice to know before I just took the random teleporter. There's a hole in the floor here. We don't want to do that. There's holes all over the place. Let's see if, Nope, nope. Almost fell down the hole. Which I intended not to do. So again, this is Towers 2, Plight of the Stargazer Enhanced Stargazing Edition, where you hit eyeballs and they immediately run away from you. Where'd you go, you little eyeball? Okay, we're going to... Oh, there's our assassin friend. Oh, wait. I guess he ain't very friendly anymore. So we'll just beat him over the head. And then we'll beat up an eyeball. That explains all the poop you found down there. Hey, are you a friend? No? Okay. Well, you know. It's kind of hard to tell who your friends are and aren't when they all tend to dress the same. Ghost poo. Yep. That's the ghost poo. Let's see here. So there's a hole here. And it looks like a door. But that would go over yonder. Right here. I'm pretty sure you have to trade with the thief in here. Well, hopefully it's not the thief I just beat down with an axe. Insist on bringing MF in my place of business I don't trust already. Yeah, so there's a thief I have to trade with in here, apparently. So let's find him. Right here he is. Hey, friend. Well, if they start stabbing you, I assume they ain't interested in commerce. I won't be trading with him. Let's see, there's a cage door. Somebody blew apart a bunch of doors, which is interesting. We're getting shot at, apparently. Oh, there we go. We'll just hack this eyeball down. And then we'll go over here. We'll see what's here. These rooms, when these rooms get large like this, they're quite, there's poop. We found poop, guys. Mission accomplished. There's also a tightly coiled something or another over here. See if we can get to it. That looks like rope, if I had to guess. So let's inspect this. It says rope. Well, look, I knew what I was talking about for once. Some idiot missed the poop hole. Get the rope, says Jeremiah. Oh, I never leave rope. There's two things you never leave behind. A 10-foot pole and a thing of rope. There's an eyeball and a note. So we'll beat the eyeball to death. There's a couple notes. I'm sure these are simple directions. Let's read them. This one says, library teleport malfunctioning. Will fix soon. Fix it, then fall down the hole. Or save it, then fall down the hole. Can we explore a teeny bit, Jeremiah? And this says to library main entrance. So this is back where we came from, it looks like. Okay, he said to fall down a hole. Which we absolutely can do. I just feel like we didn't explore the entirety of our room here yet. So we have save, cartridge save. Apparently memory save is just into the volatile memory of the console, so you kind of have like a backup save slot, I suppose. And then you have the cartridge save, which is more permanent. What is this? This is a quiver of arrows. We're getting fired at again. Where is this eyeball here? Is this the way we came? Oh, this is a door. We open the door. There's our eyeball friend, who pooped on the floor. It's a little darker in here, so you can't really see the poop. But I promise there is fecal on the floor right here. Memory save was 100%, while the cartridge save was like 80%. When you say 80% and 100%, what does that mean? I stepped in. Yeah, I did. I gotta clean off my shoe. Hopefully I'm wearing shoe. Yeah, I found some boots. I was barefoot before. I think there was one more door I saw up here. And this wall looks darker than the rest. Can't trick me, game. Yeah, you can trick me. Which player? Where, what's his name? Gerard? G. Starts with a G. We're the combatant, the fighter. Which reminds me we should, sleep. Check our hunger. We're getting pretty hungry. And I think I'm out of food, so we're going to have to conjure some food. Let's see here. So we got to equip spell. Create food. Need to interview the game designer and ask about the poop. Yeah, absolutely. Joel, glad you can make it. You're not too late. Oh, we get chicken legs now. Okay. In the original game, everything was saved with the memory save, but it was erased when the game turned off. Cartridge save only saved about 80% of the map, monsters killed, etc., but lasted. Understood, my friends. So now we can just, we don't have to carry food. We can conjure it wherever we go. So no need to waste inventory slots anymore with food. Let's try to conjure one more piece of food. Never mind, I don't have enough mana. We're fine in hunger. Okay, so did we explore the entirety of this room? We killed that guy. It's hard to tell because everything does look the same, which is just kind of an issue with games of this era. I wouldn't say it's an issue. There's obviously a trap that could be triggered there. I wouldn't say it's an issue of this game specifically. Check the map, check the map. Where are we? How come I can't see the thing that identifies where we are? Or no, we're the blinking white dot. Okay. So, looks like we explored a lot of the room. Looks like there's a door off to the side we haven't entered, so let's try that by, I believe, going this way. Avoiding the hole. Going this way. Going over here. Going this way. And yeah, here's the door. Oh, there is an assassin in there. The door is locked. Or thief, I guess. So, can't enter there. I doubt the keys I'm carrying would work on it since it's a new area. So let's yeah. Alright. Try my keys? I mean, I can try them. I have 4 keys. Oh, here's another door. Let's see what's behind this door. It's a hole. It's a hole, and there's something across the hole. Huh. So how do we get this item over here? Can we just carefully approach the hole? Am I close enough? That's the stone I forgot to record in my walkthrough. Well, we're not gonna forget it in ours, because we are grabbing this. It's the Stone of Health, guys. We got the Stone of Health. Gloves and rings only. Well, it flipped my thing around like I could hold it. Okay, now we're holding the Stone of Health. Problem is, we don't have any room in our inventory. So I guess we'll just hold the shield in our hand. So now we're holding a stone in one hand. Save first. Dude, you're awfully pushy, you know. Let's see, how do I save again? We push, I believe this button right now. Push this right now. Okay. So do a cartridge save. What's in my pack? I got all kinds of goodies in my pack. I got 4 keys, some rope, a felt sword of some kind. It had a really weird name. We have the Mace of Elements that doesn't do anything. Yeah, that's what's inside the backpack. We got the backpack. I don't know. When I take the backpack out, it gets rid of those 4 slots. So I believe that is what's in the backpack. But yeah, we have, you know, the keys. We have a quiver. We have our arrows. I don't know what this potion does. What is this? It's a recovery potion, so we'll save that. Oh, the broadsword. Wait. Okay. That's right. We're going to equip the broadsword. We're going to put the axe on the floor. Yeah, the broadsword is awesome. Forgot about the broadsword, guys. Get rid of the broadsword's sweet. Okay, so we're going to try some keys on this door. We got 4 keys with us. We have... I'll try one of these first because these are iron keys. Cold iron key does not fit. We also got the raised iron key. Does not fit. We got the gold key. Does not fit. And then we have the first key we found. Yeah. Yeah, they don't. There's also another sword that starts with a B that doesn't particularly care for its name. I believe that one's called a try the mace. Try the mace on what? The door? Why would the mace open the door? The Mace of Elements. The door is locked. Well, there you go. The door remains locked even though we tapped it with the mace. I feel like this sword could bust down the door. Okay. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll hold on to the thing for a while here. So, this month, of course, is Homebrew Month here on the channel. We got some cool stuff coming out tomorrow. We got, let me check my map, because if I'm going to fall down, I'll fall to the 2nd floor. And, I almost feel like we wouldn't want to do that. So, yeah, because we've been to all these areas. I can't see anywhere that we would want to fall to. So let's go back to the teleporters, I think. It's Homebrew Month. We got John Hancock special 7800 game that we're... Ooh, almost fell down a hole. Do you like the... Where did you learn to fly, floating green woman head? Yeah, I do. She's all right. I don't talk to her much anymore, but you know, she was cool. We got the Jan Hancock special coming up tomorrow morning. The review's going live. This says this teleporter's broken, and this one is to the library entrance. So let me know which one do you guys think we should take, the broken one or the library one? But yeah, we got Block'em Sock'em review coming up tomorrow morning. Alright, broken one it is. And then, ooh, this is fancy. No. And then we got a couple shorts coming up, and then we'll have the first editorial video. Whoa, this is a lot of words for once. I've miscalculated my dig and revived Selvan. He was a powerful and evil mage. He battled, but in my weakened condition, I fled. Selvan has power over the dead and forces his victims to do his bidding. He is using this army to take over my tower and now controls 4 floors. Using the mace, I have sealed the only exits to those floors. The Mace of Elements, which alone can unlock the doors touched by the elements, is now drained. Access to Selvan is all but impossible. When I am finished, I will deal with Selvan and correct my mistake. So we finally got some exposition here. Very cool. We'll put that note back on the table. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, no, you were right, Jeremiah. What's this one say? I have made a deal with the Elemental Lords. I allowed each of them access into this existence in exchange for charging the Mace of Elements. I have also noticed some thieves. They're scurrying down pits that had magic to combat them. Nonetheless, I have sealed the entrance to the outside world. They cannot leave this tower. I am sure they're outraged and will kill any human on sight. So that's why the thieves have now gone have now gone hostile, even though not all of them are, but apparently that's why they're hostile. You quickly duplicate Firestorm. 4 to 8 each hit. Water. What? Water mana cost 10. Okay. So now we have Firestorm. No, the Elemental Lords are outraged. Oh. Well, you know, they're Elemental Lords, so what can you do? Let's get our bearings here, see where we are. Oh, so we're on level 3, but we're in the middle now. And there's a teleporter in the back, and then there's 2 doors here. This one leads to a golem. Yeah, they see. Yeah, they do. They don't seem very, well put together. So I really rather not fight the golem. So let's go through this door. This door is locked. So if we follow Jeremiah's logic, we'll touch it with this mace, and the door will remain locked. Huh. Oh, okay. So this is where I was trying to go the last time, and then I proceeded to get pummeled by golems and a bunch of guards. So now it makes sense. So he sat those golems there to kind of guard the area. Okay. So wait, let me get my bearings again, because we're back over here now. So which... Let's see. So we came in one of these. The other one led us to the room with all the pits. That's where all the guards are. So this would take us back to that room. Oh, nope, I went through the wrong one. I was trying to go through the other one. So let's go... let's see. Let's go here. Then we go over here. And then we go over here. Then we turn. Ah, I have the memory of a guy with a great memory. I'm just trying to prove it that I don't need the map. You're making me want to play this again. Well, it's a lot of fun to play. Said before, I don't know how fun it is to watch, but it's a lot of fun to play. So the first editorial we're doing on the channel for Homebrew Month is about the Atari Jaguar, actually. So it's kind of a perfect complement to this live stream. But it's more about why the Jaguar is the Wild West of Homebrew, is what I'm calling it. If you have a Jaguar, I don't think many people do. I wouldn't expect many people in the chat here to have one. But if you have a Jaguar and you search for games on eBay, you're going to find a lot of crazy stuff. And even if you don't search on eBay, you're still going to find... okay, we got to use the map. You're still going to find some different things here and there. Okay, so now I know where I want to go now. And so we kind of explore my thoughts as to why that is, and also what to look out for and what to avoid and all that stuff. So should be a lot of fun. I've already had some people in the past ask me to cover that. That's kind of... I did the... did that one mirror disappear? That was like a one-time use mirror. That's crazy. Yeah, hey, nice to see you again, Ting Ting. Yeah, back for the Poop Party Part 3. That's what we should start calling it. But yeah, there's a video that I initially announced that I was going to start, and it was the... okay, so that's how we come in. We went in that one. I feel like, let's go... I feel like we didn't go to this one. Yeah, and this is... So this is the Elemental Plains, and there's a note on the floor. Did we ever read this note? Access restricted. Unnatural elements and beings in upper levels extremely dangerous. Okay, so let's save here. I did a thing and I talked about discussing Atari, why there is no. I forget what I titled it, but basically why there isn't a whole lot of Jaguar games that push the limits of the console. That was Player. Huh. And it kind of evolved into that as I explored more and more stuff, so it'll be a fun video. Okay, we went up to this one last time, and as I said, I should have stuck with my instincts. You never go this way. Going this way is always a bad idea, and I even said that because I'm always right. So you always go this way is what you do. Um, because this way is always the easier way. It's the way, you go uh, when you want to see mirrors and stuff. Okay, so we basically have to go in a mirror. I feel like this is going to be another one-time use mirror, so let's do it. Oh man, we're going somewhere. Okay then. So in other words, I think the game was just like, no, you're not going to go that way. And we're hungry again, so let's make some bread. Some sourdough bread, as somebody mentioned. Their wife works hard, takes her days to make bread, and I can just poof it into existence. We should sleep. The sleeping, sleeping recovers our mana, so we can make a chicken leg. We can eat that as well. And then, let's see, how hungry are we now? We should be pretty well full. Yeah. I think that is, you have not done it in the correct order, mirror. Gotcha. Okay. Well, as I said, you never go that way anyway. That's not the way you would go if you were trying to progress. You would go this way. Everybody knows that. That's the way you're supposed to go. Crap. Okay. I have a Jaguar 2. Bought it back in 94 for Tempest 2000. Very good game, by the way. I had a ton of games at one point and sold off most of them as I didn't think they were worth keeping, like Club Drive, Checkered Flag. Yeah, you would be right. Anybody who played World Tour Racing, is it any good? As I said before, you go this way. This is the way you always go. You never go that way. I knew it when I said it too. Okay, so you don't. Okay, now I'm turned around here. Give me a second. What do you mean south? Okay, we'll go south. You never go south though. Everybody knows you don't go south. But I'll go south. See, you just don't go this way, Jeremiah. The rally racing game on the Jaguar looks great. Yeah, I really like Power Drive Rally. There's that little stumpy guy over here though that worked me over like immediately. Take that, stumps. Yeah, run away, you little stumpy little butthole. Oh, I made a... Ah, shoot. I thought I had my axes equipped. I made an apple. Okay. We don't need no eyeballs here. Die, eyeball. You don't belong in this world. Okay. I gotta go to sleep. Take food, elemental. What kind of elemental is that? He's an elemental, like, now he's got his butt in the air. Like, I beat him to death, and then he just fell down with his butt hanging up in the sky. Yeah, that's right, dirty elemental. We're gonna eat an apple over your corpse. Because I'm getting a little hungry already. Okay, and then we're going to pick up the note. We're going to pull it out of your butt and read it. And read it. What did I do with those combinations? Combinations. What did I do with those combinations? I don't know, buddy. What did you do with them? Okay, I'm sure there won't be a bunch of elementals in here that will surround me and just work me over like nobody's business. That surely won't happen. Let's see, what are these? Pauldrons? It's a rock. Okay, anyway. Oh, there's another rock. There's a bunch of rocks. Some of them look like diamonds. Oh no, we're gonna get worked over. Die. Oh, he's working us over, guys. Oh, he's working us over good. Oh, we're getting worked over. Just back up. Just back up. Okay. First off, we gotta unequip this food spell. We'll equip the healing spell. Then we'll heal. Then we'll sleep. Ting Ting says run, Forest. Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to go work them over. Just like we did. Oh, holy moly. Yeah, now he's running from us. Yeah, that's right. Holy crap. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Your mother's a lovely lady. Holy moly, guacamole. Let's go to sleep. And that's how you fight. You know, you go, you hit him a few times, you go back to bed. I mean, that's how I always fought. Go hit my enemy. And then I go sleep for a little bit. Just like that. See? Worked him over, guys. Never a doubt. I think we need to save quite often now. Because these elementals, they mean business. So we'll save game. Cartridge save. Yeah, please do hit the like button. Subscribe to this great podcast stream. Well, thank you, Arturo. Greatly appreciate it. And greetings to you, sir. Throw the rock at him. I could have threw the rock at him. You think that would have damaged him? Holy moly. Because I can hurt myself by throwing stuff at myself. You might be onto something there, Obsidian. I want to see what these are. So there's pearls and diamonds. Are these the elements? Can I, like... No, I was hoping I could, like, charge my mace with them somehow. Just put that down. Because, like, rock's an element. Nothing hurts an earth elemental like throwing earth at them. Yeah. Yeah, you know, like people... You can hurt people by throwing people at them, so... Figured the same thing would be true for earth elemental. They're the weirdest looking earth elementals I think I've ever did see. There's the guy we bent over already. Oops. Will there be talk about Infogrames Studios and THQ in this great podcast of yours? Well, more of a live stream, but yeah, we can talk about it. I still did not get around to looking anything. Hey, we got a celebrity in the chat. I still didn't get around to looking up anything, but we can look it up here later. So there's these big rocks blocking stuff. This is more interesting than the Bears game at the moment. Why, is the pack running away with it? Oh man, there's another earth elemental. Let's leave him alone. Really don't want to get into a fist fight with him. And now I'm lost. So now we gotta look at a map. Infogrames does not have a studio. They're just a publisher. Well, you know, studio, publisher. It's all pretty similar. So it looks like that is the only way we can go. So let's go fight an Earth Elemental. Oh, wait, did we pick up... Yeah, we picked up that note because we worked him over. Still lurking, by the way. Oh, I know you are. I know you are. I saw you back there. You thought I didn't, but I did. Eat broad, sword. Yeah, yeah. I ain't scared of you. Oh, whoa, buddy. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down, dude. Holy moly, run. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Run away. Run far away. Back up. Back up. Can we sleep yet? Okay, we fell asleep. Okay. Now, where is that Earth Elemental? Because we need the levels. Where'd he go? That coward. I feel asleep. Yeah, me too. Okay. See if we can work over this eyeball. Oh, he juked us. There we go, because we don't need two things attacking us. Here we go. Yamada. Yeah, take that. Yeah, you don't want none of this. Run, you pansy. Oh, whoa, 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 buddy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just watch that big earthy stump of yours there. You might hurt somebody. Why can't I go anywhere? Excuse me, sir. Why won't you die? Alright. And then we just fall asleep. We cuddle up next to him. What do you mean you feel hungry? You wake me up to tell me I'm hungry? I'm always hungry. Let's see. So we go to chicken leg, equip chicken leg, create jerky, eat jerky, out of mana, go to sleep. You got lucky. No, that was all skill. Didn't you listen to the narration? That was all. There was no panic in my voice. There was nothing going wrong there at all. It was all just me taking care of business against inferior opponent. Oh, stream went down. I think the game just crashed. Let me check my source real quick. Yeah, no, the game just crashed. So there, we had our first crash. Yeah, the game. I wasn't supposed to win that battle, I guess. We had our first crash. So when did we last save? I think after we worked over that second Earth Elemental. Yeah, call Songbird with a bug report. You guys get to see the boot up sequence now. I don't think I've shown that on the channel yet. Here, I can read you some of the story while we wait for the EEPROM test. Durand, bored on a small island off the coast of Broken Wing, Durand followed in the footsteps of his father, the well-known duelist. Taught in the art of war by his father, Durand helped repel Sargon's advancing army in Greystone, where he received most of his scars. In the battle for Greystone, Durand saw his father killed as Sargon's fighters overran him, 9-1. Now 34, Durand swears to rid the world of Sargon's evil. He was on his way to Eratos to help with the battle, before being sidetracked to Lamini. Alright. Now, continuation. gotta be kidding me. Oh no. So, there's no saved files. Alright. Well, let's re-roll. We could be Duran, Tassler, Andros, or Merton. I guess we just gave the backstory to Duran. So, let's re-roll. Because I need my strength high, and my constitution high. 20 and 17 is pretty darn good. So we accept that. Okay, guys, this is Towers 2 Enhanced Stargazer Edition. We're starting brand new because the game decided to eat my save, I guess. So this might be the last stream. We went through quite a bit of content before. I gotta find a janitor here and punch him in the face. No, you're right on time. We're just starting. I'm gonna punch a guard in the back of the head. Get over here. Yeah. Eat fist. I have a strength of 18, buddy. Can't handle this. So we just lost our save. The game crashed, and the save is apparently gone, which is going to affect the score I give the game, just so you guys know. Let me see. Let me try to remember what's everything I need to do down here. I killed a bunch of janitors. I found some poop. I carried it to a toilet. We don't have to kill the janitors. They just kind of walk around and mop stuff up. We need... Shut up. Tell me to stop. Stab you right in your nipple. Yeah, run. Run! I think the flying axe spell was in the bathroom, or it was over here somewhere, I think, in like a cage. Stop running, you jerk. The running is a little annoying too. He's just juking me. There we go. Well, that's the face you end up with when you're constantly eating conjured bread. Hey, how's it going, bud? Yeah, you're doing a great job. This is a clean tower. I really appreciate the work you're doing. So this should be our axe spell, I believe. Or no, this is create food. So we have create food. So now we don't have to carry any food around. Take this giant battle axe. Throw this sword against the wall. Okay. Why am I suddenly crowned with the number 3 in the chat? That's because you are caller number 3. You're live on the lines with John and the Jaguar. So it just signifies that you're the number 3 caller, and if number 1 and 2 don't accept their prize, you, sir, get the all expenses paid trip to you know, somewhere. I don't know. Kind of ran out of steam there at the end. That's fine. I think there's a room down here somewhere with like a bunch of armors in it and stuff. Actually, I don't think I have enough mana to even conjure the spell. Oh yeah, there's a guy over here we have to kill for a key.
Hey, no one is allowed inside here.
Shut up. Alright. Now we got this key. Yeah, so I was loving this game. I gotta tell you, like, when you're... So we were probably, what, 3 hours in, I think? Which isn't significant. For an action RPG, I guess, isn't a lot. But if you have that happen, if the game crashes and you're that far into it, some people might just quit. What if you were timid and never killed that guy? Well, luckily we'll never have to know because I killed everybody the first time I played this. I think no, this isn't the armory. One of these rooms has some armor. That's all I'm really looking for. And then what did we find in the back rooms? Was there anything in the back rooms that was actually worth finding? I guess we just got a bunch of experience, didn't we? Are you friendly? You won't talk to me. Whatever, dude. I need the levels actually here. It's like you have some hits that do nothing. I don't know, because there isn't like a pickpocket component. What is this? Oh, there's a bow. I never knew there was a bow this early. I think we missed this our last time around, unless some of the loot's like randomly generated. I guess it could be that it's randomly generated. I do want that in case they run, we can shoot them. Of course, we gotta find some munitions. Yeah, Obsidian makes a good point. Man, I was... Yeah. Huge Ass and Obsidian made a couple good points. Number one, Huge Ass, who's our number one right now, said you stepped on the trap and it erased your save. Yeah, that's how real this game is. It messes with you in ways that...
In the throne room, there is a secret door. I don't know how to open it.
Yeah, you sure don't, buddy. There's a secret. But Obsidian said, man, I was going to buy a Jaguar just to play Towers 2 or something like that. What'd you say? Hey, I was just going to buy this into Jaguar, but not after that crash. Yeah, it was unfortunate. We'll play through. We plan on playing for a while, but even if we play for as long as I intended, I don't think we're going to make it back to where we were unless I can really streamline this. There was a gold key somewhere. I think that's what we found in the back, wasn't it? I feel like this was the room with all the armor and stuff. Yeah, here it is. And then there's a guard over here. God, I hate it when they run. Just come over and get worked over, buddy. I mean, you get paid an hourly rate to guard. Alright. I'm sick of these guards not guarding. So, padded armor beats cloak. I remember that. Throw the cloak down. Throw the cloak down. There we go. Okay. Now, I think as far as, like, loot went, that was everything. I had KOTOR 2 crash once. In the same spot every time. Played it twice and I was done. In KOTOR? Really? Knights of the Old Republic 2? I remember those games were really good. I haven't played them in years, obviously, but you know what? I don't think I ever played KOTOR 2, but Knights of the Old Republic, the first one, was pretty good. Oh my goodness, come on, get off the wall. There we go. Okay. Let's see, did I go this way already? I think I did. There's Mr. Clean. Here's some sinks. There's some cheese. Guess we should probably eat something, because I don't think we've eaten at all. Speed run. Speed run. Do, speed run. We're getting shot at. I remember that. Door is locked. Where was the stupid gold key? God, where did I... Gold key, gold key, gold key. Let's see. Gold key. There's a mop.
Hi there.
Hey, how's it going? I wonder if Atari would ever make a Jaguar Mini with the late gems published by Telegame. I would think they would have to. I think I've talked about that before, but if they do like a Jaguar Plus or a Mini or a Jaguar Sprint or something, I almost think they would have to put the telegame stuff on there to have enough. Like, they'd have to get with Songbird and talk about at least licensing some of this stuff for release on there, which would probably increase the price greatly, but I think they would have to, because I don't think they own the rights to enough stuff otherwise. I think that's jerky, right? I think so. Let's eat it. And then I don't think there's anything in here, just a bunch of darkness. Here's a suspicious bookcase, but I guess it don't do nothing. Should we go in here already? There's a thief. Immediately starts stabbing at us, and then runs like a coward. You know, if you're gonna come up to me and start stabbing me, at least have the common decency to die like a man. Where'd you go? I missed you so. Seems like forever since I hit you with an axe. There we go. Alright. And then that's over here. Open this room. I guess I would still end up costing less for the entire unit than a single copy of Battlesphere. Yeah, no, you are not wrong. Battlesphere is outrageous. I used to have Battlesphere Gold on cartridge. Whoa, where'd you come from? But I got rid of it with the last Jaguar I had. But yeah, I did have that game. There's a janitor. There's a note. There's a mop. Anything to say, bud? No? Nothing? Okay. Let's see. Spirit Axe. So that's our Spirit Axe spell. Okay. Very cool. Very cool stuff. Let's see here. And then we got this door. Oop, hit the wrong button. It would help if I hit the open door button. And then there's some cheese. Okay. Where is this gold key? Because we need that to get into the throne room. I think we figured out there's like a secret room over here somewhere. Over here, don't look like much of anything. Okay. God, that's irritating. So irritating that it crashed. Why would it lose my saved data when it crashed? That's the only thing that kind of... Like, what about that crash would overwrite my save or get rid of my save? And should I be saving into memory because of that? Should I not have rebooted? I don't know. Okay, there doesn't appear to be anything up here. I don't think we go to the third floor yet, because I think we need the gold key to get into the throne room to do something. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, that was the wrong way. So I guess the only other way to go is... Let's see, we got a long hallway over there. Kudos for not kicking in your television set. Well, I might. I planned on this being quite the long stream, and now just the thought of playing through all of this again is not the most enticing thing right this second. Like, if I was not streaming, I'd probably walk away for a bit, to be honest. Probably for the rest of the night at the minimum. Maybe restart in the morning. Because I gotta tell you, I am not happy. It greatly adversely affects my score of the game, unfortunately, at least as of right now. The other thought I'm having, and a reason why you might not keep playing, is what if it happens again? Because if it happened once, you could always play Atari. Yeah, we could play something different. If it happens once, then who's to say it won't happen again? And who's to say that, next time it won't happen when we've progressed further into the game? So, I don't know. Yeah, I'll reach out to Songbird. He's a great guy. I don't, these things happen with these games and stuff. So, and maybe nobody's reported anything like that before. So at least with any luck, it could get fixed. They could look into the stream, kind of see exactly what I was doing. Maybe fix the issue for any future people. I'll tag him. I'll email him or I'll tag him on Twitter or something. Maybe I'll do it privately. I'll email him and talk to him after this. Maybe not tonight, but tomorrow. I had an issue with my copy of Protector not saving scores years ago. Yeah, I mean, it happens, especially with. That's the thing with homebrew, and kind of one of the other things I was going to talk about in Homebrew Month is, these things do happen. Excuse me. I replaced the part on the cart. Well, la-di-da. Mr. Genius here, tearing apart cartridges, fixing them and all, nya. No, but I'm glad you were able to do that. I would have no idea what you replaced. What would you replace on the cart? Was it like a bad solder joint or something? Like I've soldered chips on before, like what do you call them? Mod chips onto like an Xbox and stuff. And I what they used to call that you did the JTAG or whatever, your 360. Yeah, I've done some of that stuff before, but I've never, like, without a guide, I wouldn't know what I'm looking for. Like, I couldn't just open up a cartridge and say that's it. It was a transistor or something next to the main chip. I forget what it was. Okay. I don't remember where this gold key is. Is it on the first floor? Let's see. I mean, this was the room with the loot. Was it in the bathrooms, maybe? I forget what that was. What is that? Looks like a Somerset squash. Oh, it's a club. That's right, we went around clubbing people for a long time. Let's see. Then we can't go in down here because that's the throne room. That's what we need the gold key for. But yeah, with homebrew games and stuff like this stuff, these sort of things do happen. And you want to, you usually want to give the benefit of the doubt to the creators and stuff, especially, again, who knows if that sort of thing's been encountered before. Maybe I triggered some, they don't have, like, especially a game of this size, too. You got to imagine there probably isn't, like, a massive team of playtesters with this stuff, so it is possible I triggered some series of events. I was running around chaotically and stuff, not to make excuses for them. I mean, obviously it's still upsetting, but it's just one of those things that happens. And in my experience, 99% of the time, most homebrew developers want you to enjoy the games, want to make things right, and they're willing to, again, talk to things. There was a game that Robert DeCrescenzo did, and there was an issue with it that I guess I discovered and hadn't been reported to him before. And because I was able to tell him exactly what happened, he was able to actually fix it and patch it out. And I never really had to specify what that was in any review or anything, because the man took care of it instantly. There was no reason to call him out for it. There was no reason to complain about it. He was very polite and thorough and took care of it, and even let me send my cartridge in to him, and he repaired it at no cost. He ate the shipping and everything, so... Yeah, losing the save file is awful. I don't know... Again, I have no idea how save memory works. I don't know... Because we weren't saving. I wasn't in the process of saving, was I? No, I couldn't have been. No, I was just kind of goofing around, I think. There's a lot of janitors. Now I know why I killed them all. I guess we're going to go up to the 3rd floor. Let's just go to the 3rd floor. Who cares? But yeah, you are right. The save file is a whole nother thing. That's the most frustrating part. Crashes are fine. That is the only crash that we experienced up to this point. I guess we should save so we don't end up getting worked over. Go to this menu, save. What if I go to load game? Oh, there's no loads. Just like my wife told me the other night, no loads today. Okay. Use the memory save unless you're about to quit. I can do that. I can do that. So we go to save, memory save. We can do that. I mean, I reset the console after the crash, so... let's see. Ooh, we did not go in this door. There's a potion. There's a thief. What's he have to say? Will you talk to me? Will you quit running and talk to me? Talk to me. Good evening. Oh, I'm so glad I chased him down for that exposition. Okay, we got our jug of recovery potion. Oh, we carried that last time all the way up to the top floor there, didn't we? I never did end up using that. I don't know what it's for when I can just run away and sleep, I guess. Because going into the menu during combat, drinking it while he's wailing on me just doesn't seem like a great way to do things, if you ask me. Okay. Oh, he said not to move. I better just stand here. See what's over yonder. Ah, a gold key. Well, we'll just go ahead and take this bad boy with us, if y'all don't mind, and then let's look for somebody to work over. There's some bread. We can eat the bread. No, not for the inventory. You're not hungry. Well, I'll just carry some bread with me then. Oh, hey, buddy. Nice to see you. Oh, you're not my friend. So now we're at level 2. Yep. At level 2 now. Let's see here. I think up here was some decent gear, if I remember. Let's see. What is this? Magic resistance ring. That's right, we were wearing this before. So now we got our ring back. So now magic doesn't hurt us as much. Whoever the whatever it says, are those games that are ported from computers that require mouse control? Whoa, whoa, somebody's working us over. You stab me once and you run, you sissy. Or you're just a purple wearing bad guy. Oh my goodness. You not nice man. Get over here. You come up, you stab me while I'm reading whoever whatever's comment, then you run. Hey, you winning yet? No. Not in the slightest. Whoever is the whatever it says, are those games that are ported from the computers and require mouse controls for picking up dragging objects, in this case, hard and annoying to control with the gamepad instead of the mouse, okay? Because I imagine the mouse moving ain't going to be well replicated without it. So they did a good job with this game. Um, because this is the enhanced version, I can tell you from my experience with the original version, it was pretty hard to do things. Um, as I hiccup into the mic. But no, they did a good job with this game because the first one it still retained a lot of the like drop and drag elements and stuff, um, and it made it really difficult to play. But this one isn't bad at all. I can tell you that. It could be better. I ain't gonna lie and say it's perfect, but it's pretty good. Let's see this over here. Oh, there's a guard. Oh, there's a guard. Yeah, I ain't gonna stop. There we go. Now we'll cuddle up to his corpse and sleep for a little bit. There we go. Anybody else down here? No, there is not. Oop, did not mean to go down that set of stairs, actually. Hold on. So, yeah, I thought there was room over here. Where the heck am I? Oh, I went this way. Pro controller support would help a lot. If I still had my Pro controller, I could see where that would make this game a heck of a lot easier to play, because there's actually strafe functions mapped to the the 4 and the 6 button, so it would make combat a lot easier and stuff. But for those that don't know, the Pro controller simply maps 4, 5, and 6 to the top row of buttons, thus making movement and combat and stuff easier for certain games. And then you still have the option of using that stuff. Ramey says, just want to drop in and say hi. Now I'm going to play Hot Wheels 1 on the PS4. Hot Wheels leading the way. All right, have a good one, Ramey. Enjoy Hot Wheels. Enjoy playing Hot Wheels on your city carpet. That carpet that looks like a city, and you run your cars over it. 7, 7, 8, 9, maybe. Well, let's see. No, it'd have to be 6, 4, and 5, because those are what strafe right now. 9 is your map. 8 is your I don't know. I forget, and I don't know what 7 does either. Actually, I thought maybe it is, but if it is, then they mapped it wrong for this game. But regardless, they mapped some buttons. 4 and 6 might be the shoulder. Yeah, that's right. I forgot there were shoulder buttons. So yeah, you're probably right, because that would make more sense for the shoulders to strafe. And then you would be able to bring up your map, inventory, and it looks like your magic menu. It just brought up, or maybe like the last thing you read. I don't know. But yeah, so you're probably right. It's been a while since I played with the Pro controller. Okay. Come on. There we go. Strafing would also help to get through the doors. I looked up, the Pro controllers are not cheap anymore. I remember when I got mine the last time. Ugh. God, this freaking place looks all the same. I remember when I got mine the first time, I think I paid $60 for it. I don't think it was any more than $70. Watching the stream got me to play Doom, as I'm having an RPG burnout in general. I will check this out at some point. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's quite enjoyable. I like it a lot more than I thought it would, especially after the first time I played it. I just threw an axe. I didn't think I'd like it as much as I do. That was cool. That was a cool 1-2 punch. What the heck, man? I'm trying to talk. You're stabbing me in the back. Not cool, brother. Not cool. Alright. Songbird used to have the aftermarket Pro controllers. Yeah, I'll talk to him about that. That'd be cool. I think this game will play a whole lot better with the Pro controllers. Let me just say that. Oh, two of ya. Come on, bring it on, you bunch of pansies. Yeah, we Miss Nancy's, huh? Yeah. Alright. Let's see. You don't need any more sleep. That's good to know. Let's see. Don't move. Where are you? I stopped. Don't move so I can just stab you. I like how they say don't move like they're gonna come up and be like, you are under arrest. No, they just come up and start stabbing you. Don't move so it's easier to kill you. Well then, if I don't move, you don't move. Deal? Aw, you little woman walking down my street. You hear something unlock. Yay. Magic missile. Oh my goodness. Now, who told me to stop? Is it you? Wasn't I killing you? Oh, you're a different guy. Well, as long as you promise not to run. There we go. We at least got him. Yeah, the aftermarket Pro controllers, that's what I was saying. They're expensive everywhere. I have not seen one for less than $200 in I don't know how long. I found a Jaguar in the wild, actually. I went to a place in one of the suburbs near where I'm at. Place I don't frequent that often. I have been there before. I don't really like to go there because it's more of a toy store than anything else. They have a lot of like vintage toys. There's a lot of Star Wars stuff, a lot of Ninja Turtle stuff. And they do have some gaming stuff. Not a whole lot of Atari things. But he had a Jaguar CD complete in the box. A Jaguar complete in the box, although the box... Hey, how's it going, buddy? You gotta clean all this stuff up. Jaguar in the box. He had just all kinds of stuff. And several games complete in the box. Forget what all was there. Hover Strike, Valdezir, skiing and snowboarding. Double Dragon, just a bunch of games. Like, there was probably a good dozen games. He was asking for the Jaguar in the box complete, $800. I was seeing if I could use it on whatever this ball is. If I remember right, you can't pick this up. It's kind of just like this ball. Mirror, mirror on the ball. Tell me who's the ballest of them mirrors. $8 grand, yeah, $8 grand for a Jaguar, $800 for the Jaguar, $2,000 for the Jaguar CD, and he also had an additional in the box Atari Jaguar controller for $60. The box looked pretty beat up for that, and then the games, the cheapest games were $49.99, and the most expensive was like Rayman for $300 and stuff like that. So I didn't get anything from him at those prices. I just didn't want to pay it. But yeah, it was still interesting to see the stuff in the wild. He didn't have a price on the Jaguar CD, so I went up to his wife and asked her. She kind of looked up at me, saw I was standing there, and then looked away, and then proceeded to like play on her phone for a couple seconds before finally asking me if I needed any help. And I said, yeah, what's the price of the Jaguar CD over there? And she said, I don't know. You'll have to wait for my husband. And I said, okay, that's fine. And I said, hey, how much is the Jaguar CD? And he kind of leaned into me and he whispered like $2,000. And I was like, oh, man. was like, yeah, that's a lot. I knew it'd be a lot. I didn't know it'd be that much. And he was like, yeah, they're hard to find, especially in that condition. I said, yeah, they're also hard to find working. He said, oh, it works. Like, oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Anyway, that's the story of the time I went to the toy store and they had a Jaguar CD. You can get it on audiobook on Audible. It's available anywhere you get your audiobooks. The end. I am so tired of chasing these guys down. Magic missile. Damn. Just working every... Oh, you're a good guy. I'm sorry. You know what? I should just work him over. Just because I'm getting sick of chasing these guys. Jaguar CD is so expensive because more than the laser goes out, the Atari IC chips go out left and right. Complete break the Jaguar CD. Did she flip you off? Yeah, she tried to. She did that thing where she went like that, you know. And then I was like, "Excuse me, are you doing that thing where you flip your fingers along your chin?" And she was like, "No, my chin itches." I was like, "Yeah, I bet it does, lady." And then I got escorted out of the store. True story. The end. I never heard that noise before. Did you guys hear that? That was like a loud moan. Did you guys hear that? There was like a... Or was that my stomach? No, that was from the game, I think. Alright, we're gonna let the eyeball live, because I don't care. Don't Cry For Me heard it. What was that? That was nuts. Is there something down here? Did we kill something down here? Besides eyeballs? I swear, if you run from me... Jeez, oh Pete's. I'm coming for you, moaning, disembodied voice. My Jag CD still works 30 years. That's because you take care of your stuff. Yeah, you replace capacitors. How do eyeballs open doors? That eyeball just opened that door. Quite impressed, because I don't see any hands. Or opposable thumbs, or feet. You can see him like kicking the door open with his feet. There's a lot of poop in here. I forgot about all the poop. Oh, okay. Let's see. Did I go the wrong way? I want to find the source of that loud, sensual moan. Yeah, I would get crossbow to do it. The tower save game, memory save. Ivory Tower Collections is the guy I would reach out to if my Jag CD stopped working. Oh shoot, this was a puzzle. Let's see. It was... Each note said something. Now I gotta read all these dumb notes. And that which creates... The guy said it begins with something, something. There's a bunch of pressure plates. That which it creates. This was... Spurred by desire. It always starts with desire. I remember that. Uh,
Good evening.
Good evening. Hello, sir. I am a thief. I would like to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
All creations begin with desire. All creations begin with
Yeah, I
desire.
heard you, bud. You kind of got to move. You gotta get out of my way. Thank you. Let's see. Which one was this? Spurred by hate. Oh, we gotta put the letter down. It said to always put the letters back. Spurred by hate. Spurred by desire. Then there's hate, love, and that which it creates is this one, right? Spurred by love. Or something. I think it goes this. Alright. Probably like this. Come on, pull the darn thing. There we go. That was that.
Watch out for the plague.
Oh, thank you. That. And then it was this one. Nope. Oh man, I don't. Ow. Reset. Okay. This was desire. Oh, my dog's up. Spurred by desire. And then I don't think we have to pull all of them. Actually, I think we just do hate. Or maybe it's love, hate. It's something about hate. The dog's going nuts over this puzzle. She does not like the puzzle. That wasn't it either. I think it was as simple as just flipping the middle two. She's a husky. Oh God, what is she? She's a husky. I want to say lab, but I don't think it's a lab. She's a mix of two specific breeds. She's a good dog. She barks a lot. She's a noisy little thing. She whines a lot too. So I think last time we did that. I think we do this. Come on, grab the chain, buddy. There we go. Sounds like a U2 song, yeah. Sounds like something. And then we just go over yonder. I didn't think I'd have to redo this puzzle. Oops, did I step on a thing? Oh, who cares? This is reset. I'm pretty sure, right? Maybe I'm not remembering this right. This is reset. Reset lever. Okay, set that down here. So this resets everything. And then this is desire, right? Yeah, everything starts with desire. So if it's a poem, it would be spurred by desire, something something hate, spurred. Which one is this? I really don't want to have to do this again. Spurred by love, the other one's hate, and that which it creates. So would it be spurred by desire, something love, something hate, and that which it creates? Or would it be spurred by desire, something hate, spurred by love, create? So I think you go hate, love, hate, right? You go hate, love, create. would be how you rhyme, right? Right? So hate, love, create. You hear something unlock. Okay. It's more of a Nirvana person myself. But yeah, that could be an Alice in Chains song for sure. Like, for sure, bro. This eyeball's working me over. And off he goes. Okay. So this, we got the raised key. Pretty sure there was like a bunch of better armor in this part somewhere. Let's see. I don't think it was on this side. I think the side that gets darker and darker doesn't have anything. We're getting the eyeball checked. Magic missile! Magic missile! Why won't you just die? That's it. No more Mr. Nice Gerard. Alright, where'd you go, eyeball? That arrow. That arrow's something else, let me tell you. You feel hungry. So you wake me up to tell me I'm hungry. I didn't bring any food. So we have to conjure food. I have my axe spell equipped, so I have to go to this menu. Equip the chicken leg. Hunger's down to 0. Cast bread. Eat bread. Go back to sleep. Wake up, cast bread, eat bread. Go back to sleep. Wake up, cast bread, make jerky. Close backpack. Open backpack. Put jerky in place of backpack. And then I'm not hungry. Okay, great. Exactly how we worked it out. Alright. And then we go this way, and here's where all the cool stuff was. So this is where we got our battle axe. We equip that. Put down the short bow. We got a full quiver, so we might as well sit down this other full quiver. I guess we'll just hold on to it. Or no, what I just put down? Beef jerky was in place of the quiver. Okay. Felchion sword can go in place of this other axe. Throw the axe against the wall like a boomerang. And then is this another short bow? Long bow. So long bow can replace short bow. And we are good, guys. We are catching right back on up to the east side. We're finally going to get a piece of that pie. Let me tell you. Okay, so this key opens this door. I remember that much. And we get attacked by eyeball. Oh, I forgot how slow battle axe was. Apparently how weak it was too. Holy moly, why is it so weak? I was gonna try to magic missile him. There we go. Was this more jerky, I think? So we got, yeah, all kinds of beef jerky here. Nope, still not hungry. Throw jerky against the wall. Bounces off us multiple times, and then we proceed. Still guess it would be funny if they made a mini of the Atari 5200, call it Atari 5200 Micro. Yeah, that would be pretty funny actually, because it's such a big honker. There's some bones and some stuff. Let's see here. Go over here. What's over here? There's a note. Oh, I think if you read the notes, they take you around. Let's look at the map. Can it hold a beer? Let's see here. Can it hold a beer can in the back door, though? Yeah, if you make a Micro 5200, you do lose the ability to put your rolling rock in the back of it. Ow. Stupid eyeballs. Eat battle axe. You feel asleep. Alright, let's see. So we already went there. Was there anything even worth while in here? Like, why? There's poop. There's always poop. A lot of poop in this game. I feel like we're going in circles. Yeah, we gotta go like over here. Right? Now where am I at? Yeah, and then we go over here. And then that's where our shield was. Our shield and leather armor. That's right. So we equip the shield. Put down the arrows. Get the leather armor. Put that on. Put down the padded armor. No, it would come with a beer opener instead. Well, you might have me sold. There's a door here somewhere. I remember that much. Come on, I know there's a door over here. There we go. A door that leads to a ball and chain. That leads to... another door, that's right. Now we go over here. And there's a key. I think that's it. I think it's just the key on the floor. We are progressing back to where we were. Fortunately, by the time we get back to where we was, I'm gonna be exhausted. We don't need jerky, we can just eat that. And then we use... Nope, don't go there. Go over here. Use key on door. All these notes, if I recall, are leading you back to where we were. So like they each said something. Like a progressive sentence. Let's see. Put this down. I know you are after me, that's right. Go over here. Is that Eyeball? Hi, Eyeball. Oh my goodness, I barely nicked you, buddy. Come on. Come on, little buddy. Float on over here. Float on into my axe. Tell you what, if you float into my axe like a big boy, I'll get you some Visine. Alright, just go. Just leave. Alright. Let's see what's over here. There's a sword and another note. There's another eyeball. Excuse me, Mr. Eyeball. Would you like to engage in one-on-one combat to the death? Thank you. What was over here? This is where we got, I think this is just a hand axe, which I think swings faster. Hold on, let's check our stats. So we do 4 to 13 damage now, and with the hand axe, we do 4 to 10. So we want the battle axe. That's padded armor. We just upgraded from that, and then we got ourselves a leather hat. So now we got every armor piece. We're progressing, guys. Like I said, each one of those level or letters would be saying something like, "I know you're following me, and it's no secret, and the closer you get, and then eventually it just says prepare to die, I think, or something." So yeah, like I think this one says prepare to die. Yeah, or it just says die. That's right. And I think we found a secret door in here. Where was it? We went like this. Yeah, there it is. There we go. Okay, and I think we are back to the room where you can choose the library or the, my goodness, why can't I hit eyeball? The library and the, elemental plane. So I think we're back to where we were. I don't care to read anymore. I mean, more or less. We still gotta clear out all these rooms, but there's a bow and some arrows. There's a couple eyeballs. Holy moly, there's a lot of eyeballs. Look at them twirl. They're so beautiful. Twirling, twirling towards the future. Okay. That's one of those exploding cubes. I carried one of those around forever, never did nothing with it. Let's see, what's this way? Oh, that's a bunch of eyeballs that are dead. This way we got an axe. Oh, hi, eyeball. Took him out pretty good. That's another hand axe. What weapon were we using? Oh, broadsword. We gotta find the broadsword. Don't cry for me, says good luck. Yeah, I think we're gonna need it. Actually, you make a good point. Let's go over here and sleep in the corner and cry. And then let's save. So we go this button, this button, this button, this button. Or no, I'm supposed to memory save. I just cartridge save. So no, I'm supposed to go this button, this button, this button. We'll just do both. It won't hurt. Okay. Now, somewhere in this room is a broad sword. I gotta sneeze. Alright. Another eyeball, another dollar, another day, another dead eyeball. Was that sneeze loud? in the mic. I don't know. I tried to cover my nostril area. I sneeze really loud, so forgive me if I blew out anybody's eardrums. It's just this cute little thing I do where I blow my eye sockets and pop my ears whenever I sneeze. People love it. Holy moly, Attack of the Killer Eyeballs. I got shield. There we go. And we'll just take a nap. You feel asleep. That's right. You don't need any more sleep. Well, what am I doing? Okay, so that's to the library. Right? That's an eyeball. He's all like, look at me, I'm an eyeball. Yes, indeed, I'm an eyeball. I feel like we should have got our broadsword by now. I think I skipped it. Oh, shoot. Alright. First we go to the library. I think. Which way was library? It's this way. This way. Okay, now we're in library. And we go this way. Oh, this is the room with all the holes. Right? The holes and a whole bunch of thieves, right? You can't get away from me, buddy. I just don't want to fall in that hole. Could you please just come over here? It'd be a lot easier. Fine, I'll equip Magic Missile. We'll just Magic Missile him. Man, I feel like I got sneeze again. You know, this day is... Magic Missile. You don't have enough mana. Fine, I'll just make the journey over to you. Hope you know you're causing me a lot of inconvenience just to kill you. Yeah, you better die. Alright guys, here we go. A whole stream to get back to where we were. But we did it because we love you guys. We love our viewers. The viewers who watch the stream. Who helped us through the first part of the game. My skills have increased, so now I finally made it to level 3. And now this random thief is just gonna take my life, I guess. He almost did. He was pretty close to it. Right after a level up too. Woo boy. Woo doggy, would that have been bad, huh? Okay, let's see. There's a couple of holes. We'll just try to hug this hole. Go this way. There's a quiver. There's some rope, so we need the rope. So we pick up rope. And we get rid of club. No, we get rid of club. And then there's the portal that doesn't work. I guess we just go through the portal that doesn't work, right? Yeah, let's just do that. Or wait, was this a room? Yeah, and that was a rock or something, wasn't it? Stone of Health. Oh yeah, we were carrying this in our hand. I don't want to carry this though. Let's just do this, and we'll carry the recovery potion in our hand. And then that way, if we need it, we can quickly drink it. Okay. Oh, there's a random eyeball that I guess I didn't kill. I do hate how wildly the damage varies. I like lamp. I like lamp. Okay, and now we're in the library. Now these notes gave a lot of exposition. I don't know if you actually have to read them or not. Put potion there. Yep, miscalculation. Guys, remember all those hours ago? The hour and 50 minutes ago when we started the stream? Well, we're back to where we started. We made it to the beginning. Again, I don't know if this exposition triggers anything or not, but we might as well. And you know what? I think I know why we didn't find the broadsword, because I think there was a whole secret area on the second floor that I just skipped. And then that gave us... Yeah, and we had a healing spell, too. But the healing spell don't matter, because it didn't seem to heal us much. I kept trying to use that. I mean, maybe it does matter. Oh, if it crashes, we're done. We are done with the fun. Load. Save. Save. Don't say that, Obsidian. I thought we were friends. That door is locked. That's right. And I don't think we had a key to get into it. And then we didn't go this way because the golems are there. And we didn't want to get worked over by them. It kind of freaked me out because I thought he was turning around to open the gate and work me over. Okay. So we don't have the key for that. We don't have that. So we just go through here. And then... So we went that way. And then we went this way. And that takes us to... was that right? Where are we? Oh, we have a lot of area we didn't... We had all that open before, didn't we? So I didn't explore a lot of this stuff. Oh, that's the room with all the holes in it. Nobody cares about that. So now we go to the elemental planes. And hopefully I have everything I need. Options. Save game. Or no, it's supposed to be a memory save. So we're right back where we are. If it doesn't, we're pulling an all-nighter, huh? A late-nighter. Tell you what, if it doesn't, Obsidian, you can take over the playing and get me back to where I was. Okay, we went this way. Who's shooting at me? Was there a room off to the side over here? Oh no, there's a mirror. Okay, so somebody's just taking pop shots from next door. Because I guess there was a bunch of eyeballs over here, wasn't there? Okay, and there's an elemental, like, right here somewhere. He just killed me in one hit. This guy just worked me over in a singular hit. No, he's working me over in a single hit. Like, I can't... Wait, what happened? Oh, I went down the stairs. Okay, we gotta go down the stairs and sleep. Then we go back up. Oh my god, he hits like a freight train. I wonder if we magic missile him. You feel hungry. Oh yeah, I can eat bread. Eat bread. And what spells do I have? I have create food. The spell backfires. The hell you mean the spell backfires? I'm just trying to make bread. How can bread backfire? The spell backfires. I'm just trying to make bread. How does it backfire? It gave you poop? Do I have poop? Oh my god, I have poop. I just want bread. So what happens now if it backfires again? Oh, there, we got chicken leg. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, let's equip magic missile. And then sleep one last time. So we can fire off some magic missiles at this thing. Magic missile. Oh my god, he hit so hard. Look at him with his butt in the air like he doesn't care. Say ho. Thanks for joining us, Jolt. Love to have Towers 2 Enhanced Edition as part of my library. It looks like an improvement over the original. It definitely is. Yep, have a good one, Jolt. Glad you can make it. Let's try to make some more food before it becomes an issue. Because apparently I'm dumber than I was before. Is it possible that this character's just dumber? Oh yeah, we gotta save too. Okay. Now we go here. Nope, not there. We go here. Save game in memory. Yeah. Okay. Okay, no elementals. We're cool. Eyeball, we don't care about eyeballs that much. We've been working eyeballs over since the first floor. Although this one is kind of giving us some trouble. Oh my god, come on, buddy. There we go. Now we should sleep again. Actually, do we have enough mana? No, we don't. Alright, let's sleep. Every time we wake up, let's try to make food. Got chicken leg. Okay. So we killed eyeball. Now we know there's at minimum 3 more elementals, or 2 more elementals in here. Because that's how we got worked over last time. We were killing one of them and the game crashed. Or something. And then we got these boulders blocking these paths in some places. See, he don't want none. He knows. He knows who the man is, and he knows it ain't him, because he's like a dwarf suffering from dwarfism. I ain't gonna chase him by no means, because he'll kill me, but... What's that? That running animation I want to do with my game, Project Leviathan and Neo Geo. Oh yeah, that'd be very cool. I'm gonna cosplay as that in the next JagFest. Yeah. So your next game is what? Leviathan? Holy moly, this guy's working me over. Alright, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. So we go this way. And we back into the room. See, we're trying to confuse them. That's what we do. Now we gotta use the stair strat. As you seen, it worked for that guy. We bent him over. Question. Atari has enough representation in this brand? What do you mean? Like on the Jaguar? How's my hunger? Oh, my hunger's at 36. We're not hungry. So let's equip Magic Axe. Okay. Ooh, he did not like getting worked over by Magic Missile. Nor should he. Oh, whoa. He takes half my health in one hit. I can't compete with damage like that, you know? I think we could sleep back by Butt Boy here. Now he's running again, so we'll Magic Missile him. Oh, and he takes more than half. This guy's just working me. Then we sleep. We're doing hit and run, hit and run, hit and sleep. That's how you gotta take these guys out. Hit, 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 run, run. Magic Missile them a couple times and run. And then sleep. And then go back. Hit him. Hit him. Magic Missile, Magic Missile. There you go. Two guys sleeping butt up, face down. That's the way I like my elementals. Let's see. Now we save again. Memory save this time. There we go. Okay, let's see. So now we know there's one more elemental in here somewhere. I think he's wandering around over here. There he is. Hit him, run. Hit him and run. Hit and run. Hit and run. Okay, turn around and run. And run. And sleep. And where'd he go? There he is. Holy moly, you see how he worked me over? One punch. It's because he's punching crotch level. Just got hit and run, guys. We got hit and run. We got hit and run. We got hit and run. We got hit, and then we run. And then we run, and we hit. And we hit, and we run. That's how we do it. And then, gotta find him again. He's down here somewhere. Where'd he go? There he is. Alright. Hit him in the back. There we go. Popped him. Popped him. Magic missile, magic missile. Oh, he got us. He got us. Do we think we can kill him before he kills us? Coming down to the wire. We got him. We got him, guys. Whew. That was a battle. That was a battle of the Titans. And now we can conjure some food and eat it over this corpse. Alright. Make an apple. Okay. So if I remember right, at least last time, that was like every elemental in this area. Of course, I don't think we explored the whole area before it crashed. But, and save game, save. Okay. Let's see. So we can use the map now. Alright, we came in down there by the blue. We got a bunch of doorways that are blocked. That was gross. I took a drink and a big string of saliva stuck to the cup. Okay, so let's see where we are now. If I go this way, those are the blue boulders. So we can't get through those. Here's a cage door. And this is locked. Is this a door? Some kind of architecture. So we're looking for a key or a passage of some sort. Or is there a way past those rocks? We need to figure out how we're doing this. Now, given what we know, we're looking for them little circle, like handle looking things in the doors. The rocks, I don't think I can get past them. So we can't go the way of the rocks. Something is shooting at us. Let's see if we can find a passage somewhere. Am I stepping on something? Oh yeah, I stepped on that. What did that do? Did that lower a rock or something? Or did it unlock the door? Did it set a trap? Oh, it seems to have opened this way up. Oh no, more elementals. Oh yeah, he's working us. And we accidentally made food. I thought it was magic missile. Okay, we just gotta go over here. And then we hit the sleep button right here. And let's make a food. I wonder if we hit harder with our stamina better after eating. Holy moly, he worked us, guys. He worked us in 2 punches. Yeah, he ate that food I left for him. So I say now we throw axes at his head. Like we were doing. That seemed to at least do something. Let's see, where is he? Where is the little bugger? I forget where we left him. Where did we leave the little guy? Oh, there he is. Yeah, got his attention that way. Little bugger. Alright. Welcome back, guys. Don't know what happened there. I have to say it was probably a glitch. Something glitched, you know. Because I don't just die to enemies. Let's see, we go here. I'm stuck on the darn wall. Okay, so we go this way. We go this way. Well, I swear that wasn't... Didn't we go this way last time? Wasn't this boulder down? No, get off the wall, you dum-dum. Let's see. Maybe I gotta step on it again. There we go. And then there's a boulder. Boulder. How the heck did we get that boulder down? Any ideas what we randomly did to bump this boulder down? Unless I'm looking in the wrong place. That door's locked. I was like going around hitting stuff. I could have swore it was like stepping on that triggered it, I thought. Yeah, no, we're just kind of yeah, now it's down. I don't know. I guess we're supposed to just try to go through that door. This guy really wants a piece of us. See, maybe it's better not to anger him, because right now he seems to be pacified. And there's like nothing down here. Maybe we should try throwing a rock at him. We talked about doing that before. It definitely got his attention. Holy moly, he's working us over. Okay, we go like this, we go like this, we go like this. And then we go like this. This one seems stronger, don't it? Than like the other ones we were fighting before. He's just not taking much damage. Okay. And sleep. Then we go here. We equip magic missile. And then which way was this guy? He's over here. And then he just rocks our world, dude. Yeah, it seems like I'm greatly underleveled, but where would I go to level up? Because we got worked over in the library, too. The library was the only other place I know that I can go. Now we gotta make food. Might as well go downstairs. He'll be at the end of the hallway. And there's a bunch of guards we could kill there. And thank you guys for joining us as we play Towers 2 here for Homebrew Month. Obviously not making the progression that we were hoping, but we are making it somewhere. We just made it back to where we started is all. You know, as you do. You start out the stream in one place, and 2 hours and 15 minutes later, you waste an axe, and you're right back where you started, you know? He just works us so much. We are so under-leveled. But you'd think we'd be getting a lot of experience for killing these guys, right? Like, if we're that under-leveled, he should be, like, giving us all kinds of experience. Now he's right at the top of the stairs, so... There, we got him. Alright, now we can sleep. Pattern is sleep, food, save. That's how we're going to do this here, guys. I did say this would be our longest stream that I've ever done of just gameplay. As somebody else mentioned, we do the podcast with Benny. And we'll have one at the end of the month here where we give more informational. This is more of like a Let's Play. But at the end of the month, the podcast that we're having is actually the 3rd annual Fuji Awards. Where we decide which games... Oops. Where we decide which games were our favorites. We're not hungry, so we'll just hold on to this apple. And we actually have the first ever Atari Choice categories, which the closing will be closing. The closing will be closing. The voting will be closing here at the end of the evening. And we'll have our Atari Choice winners along with our categories that we voted for. So a lot of cool stuff going on there. We'll have a review of Towers 2 on the channel at some point. I feel like one of these symbols is going to be a thing eventually. So what's down here? Just nothing? So all this way for what? Oh, we just opened a room. It's just running and clicking worked. So now, chances are, there will be an elemental down here. I'm celebrating the Atari Jaguar with my girlfriend through Jaguary. That would have been smart, all while advocating for Rich Whitehouse's Big P emulator. When we get to Towers 2, we will give you a shout out. Well, I appreciate it. Greatly appreciated, yeah. Definitely check out Towers 2. So this is a black diamond. I'd have to think a black diamond is something special, right? I want to hold on to it. Let's drop the apple. We're not hungry. Is there anything... So where are we now? We found a secret passage and it kind of just took us over and around. Ooh, this elemental door is locked. So if I take my elemental mace... Mace not fully charged. So once we charge this, we can come back here and open up this elemental door right here. Very, very interesting. The plot thickens here, guys. Jeremiah told us earlier that we would be able to open things with our elemental mace, and now it seems to have come to fruition. But now we gotta figure out, I guess, how to get past these boulders. Does this pressure plate over here open? Did this open one? Did it close the one we were just in? No. Okay, so... I did have to, like, step on that other one a couple times, didn't I? Get off the walls, buddy boy. Let's... step on that. And did that close this one over here? Get off the wall. Oh, I just stepped on another one, it would seem. So there's pressure plates all over. So I guess it's a matter of finding out which one does what. Okay, so we just made this disappear. So now we save. We're making progress, guys. I don't know how you're supposed to figure this out. Outside of just randomly stepping on stuff, but that's how we're doing it. And we got just some wide open space. The floor is turned wooden. Let's open the door and make sure we're not vastly underleveled, like we suspect. Oh yeah, here we go. Take bread as a gift, friend. That's your bread. You can have it. My gift to you, Mr. Elemental, sir. He closed the door on my axe. What a smart little guy, punching me in the crotch. And then we go like this. And we go back like that. And then I think we can sleep right about here. And then we wake up. We just gotta lure him to the hallway of doom. This is actually the pro strat. If you get the Prima strategy guide, this is the method they recommend for killing these elementals. You guys wouldn't know that because I'm the pro gamer, but that's real. That's real stuff. The Prima strategy guide, the official Towers 2 strategy. We're just gonna leave him. You know what, Elemental? You enjoy your life out there. Can I close this door? Oh, apparently I can't. But you just enjoy your life out there, Mr. Elemental. And we will explore in here. And it appears to be yet another dead end. So let's see, it would have to be on this wall, and I think it's this. No? Okay, apparently it isn't that. This one? No. Come on, there has to be something in here. Was this room just harboring an elemental? Well, you know, they didn't exactly publish it. They just sent it to my house. No, I'm teasing. They never put out a strat. It would be awesome if they did. I agree. I do have that Jaguar Gamers guide that you're talking about. Ooh. Oh yeah, he's working me. He's working me. We gotta get away, gotta get away, gotta go, go, go. Can I sleep yet? Let's see if it'll let me sleep. Oh, that's the map button. Oh, it will let me sleep, so apparently I was far away enough. Sometimes if you're not far away enough, it'll tell you there's enemies close by and it won't let you sleep. Let's see, where did he follow us to? The big thing is I don't want him to pop shot us from the back. We were fighting him over by this gate. We went backwards. Where is he? I don't think we went down this way, did we? There's one guy we bent over. I'm not seeing this elemental. Where is he? He probably got scared of our pro strats. He realized that he was going up against... Oh, there he is. He's just wandering about. Oh, I'm trapped. I backed myself into a corner. Not good. Not good at all. Okay. Well, let's see. He's over here. Yeah, he is. Can we... Oh my god, he just works you over. Now I'm stuck in the corner again. Now I'm stuck in the wall. And it let me sleep. It's equip magic missile. It's actually spirit axe. Oh, he's working us. Alright, guys. Well, we've been at this for 2.5 hours. We're vastly underleveled for this room. That's quite evident. And I think this is just a good place to stop for the night. Because we're going on to 12:30 my time. But it's been a load of fun playing this game. I just wish we didn't have that fatal crash that lost our save data. That really stunted what we were able to achieve here tonight. And hopefully you guys still enjoyed it regardless, got something out of it. Again, we'll be doing a full review for this game a little bit later in the month. Yeah, the game save failure sucked, yeah. We'll do probably some more gameplay. I'll leave it up to you guys. You guys think we should do a part 4, keep going? You should check the game save. Let me see. I dropped my controller. I threw it on the ground. Let's see. So I go here. I go here. So, wait, I should do a cartridge save. Because I was told you lose the memory save when you shut it off. So let's do a cartridge save. And then let's go to, then let's try to load it. I guess you're right, huge ass. And then we go to load. Cartridge load. And we should be right back here, I guess. So yeah, it looks like it's saved. I wish I had that broadsword still. I can't even hit this guy now. I like how he's turning into the punch. That's how he's hitting us so hard. He's putting the full force of his body weight behind the punches by swiveling his hips like that. So, you know, that's how he does it. Anyway, all right, so we'll stop there. We'll do a part 4 if you guys want. I'll probably use this. We'll do the review a little different. We'll use this footage instead of the stuff I usually capture, because I can't see playing through this a third time to yeah, Ghost Taekwondo, yeah. Can't see doing this a third time just to get footage for the stream, so I'll just try to cut myself out of it here. Do some research for part 4. Yeah, I'll have to get like a guide or something, Something seems wrong. We shouldn't be getting one-shotted by these little ghost guys. I say yay once again. I wish those Jaguar controllers would come back in stock. Yeah, really need the Pro controller to really get the most out of this game. We'll see what we can do. Thanks for stopping in, Fresh JW. Yeah, something's definitely missing. I don't know what, but we'll figure it out here. Again, hit the like button on the way out, guys. Really appreciate it. Appreciate you guys spending your Saturday night with me playing some Jaguar. If you had to leave early and you came back to check out the screen, thanks for coming back. Stream, whatever. And as always, we end every stream, every live stream with my patented words of wisdom. Today's words of wisdom are going to be life-changing, so don't forget, everybody,